and welcome to today's tip. I've got a fun black embossing and watercolor technique for you today. Now there's two different ways of doing this. The first way is to have your embossing first. I'm just going to do a series of flowers here so I can just show you what that might look like. So let's put the embossing powder on and get those flowers in the embossing. Okay, I've just put a little bit of watercolor on my acrylic block here, and the beautiful thing is, once this has cooled down, the embossing powder resists the watercolor. So say for example I want it nice and dark in the middle there, you'll see that it resists it and it looks really lovely once I add, there we go. So it's hard to see on the camera because you can't see it sticking up, but then what I'm going to do is just really carefully, just with a watered down paintbrush, and I'm taking off quite a lot of the moisture as well, just pulling the flower out to the edges like so. Now I'm not too worried about the outer edges because that is going to be cut off, and I'll show you it in the pink as well. And so it'll end up looking a bit like that. So you've got some dark areas and some light areas, and it resists really beautiful. Now they'll be cut out, but the other way of doing it is to just do like a very watery sort of similar shape, let that dry, and then do your embossing over the top and then cut them out, and you'll have a very similar technique but just a little bit more wispy. Here's some that I've previously done with the two different techniques. So these are the ones that had the darker bit on the inside and went outwards, and they're really lovely. They make wonderful embellishments. But my favourite are for sure this blurb here that I then embossed over the top, and I got these really lovely ones. They seem to be a bit more organic for some reason, and I really like them. They look fantastic on a scrapbook page as an embellishment, and they're so easy to do. Don't worry if you don't have embossing powder, you could use just your acrylic, your archival ink for a similar effect. I hope you've enjoyed this tip, and I look forward to seeing you next time.